What's going on, guys? Vesuvia here and welcome back to another League of Legends video. Now this video will be about RENGAR and to learn how to one-shot with him, including a lot of tips on how to efficiently jungle with him and how to almost always guarantee a win playing RENGAR. But before this video starts, I would like to say that I may have found one of the best RENGARs so far in Diamond, literally a copy of the car. And if you don't believe me, through this video you will learn how to one-shot people with RENGAR and become a better RENGAR in general throughout this video. Don't forget to leave a like and let's get on with the video. Also enjoy this 1-minute montage video of showing you how to one-shot with RENGAR. Tell me about yourself and tell the people what's your peak rank. Tell me how you got into jungle, your mains and stuff like that.
Well, I'm an elite, or in the US, my account is TheBossX. I'm a jungle main. My reached peak diamond 400 LP. Just got, demoted after, let's say, with the league and the season ending. And I'm a RENGAR main. I like to play him a lot. He's a fun champion, very versatile, one of my favorites.
Let's start with the best things that you want to do on RENGAR, like the jungle pathing, for example. What's the best jungle pathing you could recommend for everyone?
The best jungle pathing, let's say if you want to play it safe, because RENGAR is hard to gank without his ult, without having a bush to jump into.
That is true, yeah.
So one of the safest ones, since you're going to be new at RENGAR as a champion, is starting red side, going into Brahms, and then Race, which is getting you the instant level 3. Which makes you really very good duelist versus most junglers, and have a chance of ganking if there was a bush nearby. What also he excels at before level 6, if you find the right opportunity, is lane ganking, which is going through the bush and getting a nice jump of one shot, maybe a snare.
But that's only in case the lane was pushing, right?
Of course, you have to set it up with the other laners, talk to them, telling them that I might be able to do this. And of course, having lens is very important at RENGAR. Bars are not that needed.
Alright, for the jungle pathing, why wouldn't you go for red and then Krugs and then Crab? Why would you go for the red, then the small 3 wraiths, and then going to wolves and then blue?
The thing is, as I said, most people are going to watch this. As a new RENGAR player, I think this is the best way to go, because you still need to learn your matchups, who you play against, and how your damage and survivability goes. RENGAR is a very, very versatile champion. You can be doing everything. You can be doing from a tank to a bruiser to a disruptor in a team fight to one of the greatest one-shot assassins there is.
Yeah, he's literally fucking insane. Yeah, he's really strong when it comes to one-shotting people. Exactly,
especially snowballing. RENGAR is like one of the best champions to snowball with. If you get control of the enemy jungler, you can easily get control over the game. It's like you're leading a champion in the enemy team. You'll be playing a 4v5 if you know how to snowball. But the issue with most new RENGAR players, that when they do actually snowball, they fall off into the mid game, because sometimes they're not sure of what they do. Sometimes decision making is wrong, because you just think that I'm fed, I can one shot, but that's not always the case. You always have to take care of other laners, priorities, getting invaded as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes good junglers would, let you go and counter invade you from all the other side.
Okay, so you said that you want to counter invade and counter jungle and all that, but do you have any specific matchups which are really bad for him?
So the matchups that are really horrible for RENGAR is one of the top is Udyr. Udyr is the champion that will not allow you to jungle, which you cannot simply 1v1 him without an ally with you. Udyr will shit on you no matter what. This is a person that you have to stay away, far away. The other champion is Poppy. Whether she is playing top lane, sometimes jungle, she will not allow Rengar to actually team fight because of her W. The only thing that goes for Rengar is the jump, and the jump is really important because it also gives you one extra stack to do your combo. As I said, Rengar is a very versatile champion, and decision making is very important because when you get that 4 stacks, you have either an ability that gives you attack speed and does a lot of damage, you have an ability that is a cleanse and a big heal, and the other one is a snap, which depending on your situation, if choosing the right one, it could change the whole team fight.
So we were talking about the runes. Now, how would you go for your runes in this case? Let's say the one-shot runes first. What are the runes for the one-shot?
Oh, one-shot runes, electrocute.
Here we go. Runes. Okay, so I'm gonna make the rune page right now in front of everyone. If you can tell me, I'll follow. Okay, so domination, electrocute,
Electrocute, sudden impact.
sudden impact.
Eyeball. Both of them work. Either eyeball collection or ghost portal. Ghost portal helps out a lot because, as I said, as a Rengar, as soon as you get level 3, you need to try to look for enemies. And getting that ghost portal out helps you out a lot, you know, in the needing of vision. When you're trying, let's say, stealing a red buff or stealing a wave camp, of course, the ghost portal helps out a lot.
But what would you recommend for a new player?
For a new player, I'll always recommend Ghost Portal, and always remember to use it because a lot of people forget about it.
Alright, okay. Now,
but when you get advanced, you know, the eyeball collection always helps out a lot. Gives you that extra AD, because you'll be creating a lot of wards. Because lens, as I said, is a must buy on that.
So Ghost Portal gives you extra damage alongside with the vision that it provides.
Yep.
Alright, okay. So what about the last thing? Do you go Ravenous Hunter or do you go Ultimate Hunter?
Relentless Hunter.
Relentless Hunter.
You always go Relentless Hunter.
So it's go kill and
helps
run.
Out a lot.
So it's like hit and run. So kill and then run away.
Exactly.
Basically.
Because your ult already gives you extra movement speed, and this is out of combat. So as soon as you press out, you have the Relentless Hunter and you have your ulti. You can get to anywhere you need as soon as possible. Because when you get level 6 as Rengar, your first ultimate that you play in the game plays a big role in how the shift of the game changes to your side. Your ult is very important because especially it's a long cooldown at first level. Getting a good ulti means a lot. It shifts out a lot in the whole game.
Alright, and for the secondary build, for the secondary tree?
For the secondary tree, sorcery. You go sorcery, absolute focus into water.
Alright, and for the
absolute focus, of course, is a very good rune for Rengar because you have your ulti, you're gonna jump out of most fights, you'll be the one who's jumping first. Without either it's gonna be your R or you jumping out of a bush. Helps you out a lot.
Alright, and let's say for the runes, what would you go for the attack speed or adaptive force?
No, you always go adaptive force. Both adaptive force into, depending on who your versus, armor or heal. You never get the magic lures, never. The armor always helps you if you're versus, of course, an enemy jungler who does AD damage. Also, armor helps you in the jungle a lot. But if you're versus a jungler that has magic, that does magic damage, always better to go health. Your magic is going to help damage. Because most AP junglers are one-shotters, who like burst out their damage, burst out their abilities, and they're done, right?
Yep.
This is what's amazing about Rengar's W. Is that after that burst damage, you can press W once and you will heal for almost 50% damage.
So tell me, what skills do you take in order and which one do you max first and second?
So as most of you will go full lethality with electrocute, best and always is to max your Q. Normal auto attack reset, you get damage, and always max it first. Second is E. It first slow, does a good amount of damage, helps you out a lot. But if you go for the bruiser build, in which you are more tankier, more about survivability than killing people, you max your W second. It lowers its cooldown, which is perfect for Rengar, and even does a little bit more damage.
Okay, so how would you do the one-shot combo?
One shot combo is not that hard. You can actually go to the practice tool and just like do it a couple of times and you'll get used to it pretty quickly. So before you jump, as you're going to jump, you press your Q. So it's already prepped and ready. As soon as you jump on him, your Q will hit him. Therefore, that's one stack. The tricky part is that as soon as you're jumping, not before you jump, as soon as you jump, while in the middle of there, reaching your target, you throw your E. That way you hit him with a slow, you hit him with a Q, and then you have your W. Of course, we're talking about one shot, so you W even midway as you're jumping.
And that was it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and share it. Let me know what you think of the video as well. And boss, do you have any final words?
Well, all I have to say is, when I grow as a jungler, not only as a Rengar main, you have to be careful of decision making because it's the most important thing. Other than that, having good vision, having good reads on the enemy, always keep that in mind.
Alright, thank you very much for showing up in this video. It really helped out a lot, and I hope everyone has learned a thing or two about Rengar.
Much thanks to you, brother.
Alright, peace out.
Peace.